Hello, my friends. Thanks for coming. I've decided to share the meditations actually as they came to me. Um, and this one is on subjective reality. Part of the choice of immersing your mind, soul, and personality into a physical body was a choice of forgetting. You came here to think this is real, to experience this extremely subjective reality. Your mind is so confined and contained in life. And you can look through your eyes and see the world, but you are blind to who you were before you got here. Once a human mind is enmeshed in physicality, there's a great loss of perspective. There's so much of the greater realities you can't perceive anymore. It's like you're blindfolded, so you can experience this density subjectively. You came here to experience sensation in a physical body. The mind is not only enmeshed in the density of Earth, but we're also enmeshed in the flow of time and life. The temporary nature of life is valuable because it drives us to acutely feel the sensations that are possible here. Throughout all that is, there are vastly different immersions possible for the mind of any species. Some experience platforms are less dense than Earth, some are more dense. Most humans exist only as pure mind. That one kind of blew me away. So I asked, are there new souls being born into non physical? The answer is, of course. Species wave in and out of energy platforms. There are so many different experiences to have, almost endless experience platforms to be in. You don't know what a unique privilege it is to be in physical. The earth is watched by many personalities who don't have any interest in incarnating. Bits and pieces of your story are very beneficial to those who are watching and studying Earth. This is why Earth is sometimes called a school or an experiment. All experience is recorded so it can be shared at the human species consciousness pool. They showed me a physical metaphor for this. There are computers keeping track of what we buy, what we're interested in, and what we look like. This is a metaphor for how our experience is mined to benefit humans who will never experience this density or never have the opportunity to be on Earth. So I ask, why is our perception so limited? The answer is coming. When you say the word subjective, what you're really talking about is the physical senses, the physical experience of life. This experience in life includes emotion because emotion is part of physicality. Emotion does not exist where humans are existing as pure mind. Emotion isn't even available without incarnating here. So relish the sensations because if you feel you are alive, this extremely subjective enmeshment of mind into material is worth any risks inherent in this experience. So I ask, what are the risks? The word volunteer is coming because only energies that can afford to lose some of themselves come here. It's not a sacrifice, it's not a trade off. When a personality comes into a very strong density with all the natural laws and limitations, no, there is the risk of pain, suffering, and death. We know that. But on a bigger scale, the risk is energetic. Only beings which can risk losing energy send fragments into this density. The being, which is our oversoul, has to be powerful enough to sustain some loss to itself. You have a responsibility, each and every one of you, to experience this density to your greatest capacity. Now, we're not talking about morals. We mean to simply be alive. Your pain is possible because of the materials of earth. Your joy is possible because of the materials of earth. I comment, it doesn't seem as if people realize actually what we're doing here. I mean, it's not just the destruction, the war, the violence, the pollution. I've made choices which have enhanced or diminished my subjective reality through my own attitudes and actions. I chose to diminish myself with alcohol at one point in my life. At times, I chose to be emotionally excessive with negative thinking. I was not in harmony with myself at all. The answer is coming. It is still worth it to experience this density, no matter what the individual experience is. You've been told that your life is but the blink of an eye. That is true, and yet each life profoundly contributes to the knowledge pool of humanity. You can reject the gift of life with distraction. The deadening of experience happens predominantly through entertainment in your media. Humans are moving forward into the artificial age. I asked, what is real? To me, the trees are real. Gardening is real. The weeds, the dirt, the feel of the elements are real. Entertainment or electronics are not real in the same way. I asked them to comment on this. So the information comes to the mind. Everything is a hologram. To the mind, it doesn't matter whether you're walking in the woods or watching a movie of someone walking in the woods. The experience of mind is holographic. To the mind, it's all imagined. From your trees, your plants, the feel of the element, to the mind, everything you do, even when you're out of your body, whether channeling or doing mediumship, is as real as what you do on earth. To the mind, entertainment, virtual reality, and electronics are real. The place where you can distinguish between real and unreal is in the physical body. The body has a very different interpretation of reality than the mind does. You know this yourself because sometimes your body almost seems to be separate from you, or your body is only one part of you. The mind would not choose pain or disability. It is the body that experiences the pain. But because the mind is tied to the body and life, you believe you are your body. Your body is of the earth. And this is the confusion between what is real and what is not real. To the mind, what you're doing right now, talking to us, is real. Yet many people would say you're either hallucinating or you're making this up. You couldn't possibly be channeling information from us. As I was doing this meditation, my hands were resting on a very soft pillow, and I was looking forward to having a soak in the bathtub. These sensations seem real to me. The answer comes back. Physical sensation is separate from the mind. The physical sensation of time, the physical sensation of time, life in matter, in this density, is experienced as real. It's important for the sensation to be experienced as real. This is what you mean by subjective. Subjective in the physical matter, energy, and emotional flows is to be savored, noticed, participated in, and felt here. Feel the confines and the boundaries and the barrier of your skin. Feel the density of your bones, the hanging of your muscle. Throughout universe, this is a very unique experience. So I'd love to hear your comments. And I want to thank you for coming. And until I see you again, please be well and please be blessed.